Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard after a 2-0 win on Boxing Day here to Enfield Town. Luke, a nice Christmas present.
A belated one. Yeah, listen, was it pretty second half? No. They have a habit, Enfield, of being more aggressive in their second half performances. And you've seen that in recent weeks. And I said to the group, expect that at half time. I felt that we were dominant in the first half with no real quality in the final third other than the great ball from Femi and Benton. I thought when we turned it on in the last part of our attacks, we looked menacing, and two good finishes again from Kwesi. And the big thing for me is another clean sheet. That's 4 in 5. I speak about it. We're out now in terms of solely being the best defensive record in the division. We need to keep scoring goals, but keeping clean sheets is massive because I do believe we got goals in us across the pitch.
And what was your assessment of how we weathered that second half?
Yeah, listen, at times it was like an NBA game. You've got players in there that Benton that probably didn't get to the scruff of the game enough. You want to get him in possession of the ball, and you see that when he does, he's losing his footing. Connecting players in Wheelo as well. But I thought Gus come on and done really well. Used the bench today. It's something that I spoke to the staff about was important to do because they've had a day off and I needed to get fresh legs into the group, and fundamentally everyone brought value. The latter stages probably wanted to get Quez off a little bit quicker, tried to rejig it a little bit, got Abs onto the last line, but yeah, no, we weathered it. Did they really cause us many problems with opportunities? Not many. A couple of good blocks from Paney and Josh. I thought Paney was excellent today. The task for the group was to go and win the next game again after dropping points against Tunbridge, and we've done that. You see in recent weeks, Enfield have picked up some good points against some rivals of ours at the top end of the table. So, yeah, look, for me, don't overanalyse it. Big 3 points on the road. We now need to focus and get back into work over the weekend for a tough game against Slough on New Year's Day.
Yeah, and how delighted are you that we have ended the year with a win today?
Yeah, listen, we've been all right. We've produced some good results recently. The expectation of the group is up there, and I spoke about that before the game, that we need to ensure that we meet our standards. I felt we did in the first half, but it's always going to be tough. Pitch is okay, it's not great. Opposition, have to give them full credit, got after us in the second half. We probably played a little bit too much for me. Could have probably spanned them a little bit better. Some good runs off the last line, but quality at times was poor. But listen, I'm analysing it. I'll watch it back tomorrow. And then the players will come in Saturday to regroup. And like I said, a big game on New Year's Day against Slough. We finished the season positive. We're hopeful 2025's a better year than 2024. And yeah, fingers crossed that our form, long may that continue.
And finally, Luke, obviously 2 goals, courtesy of Kwesi Appiah today, back on the score sheet. How important is it that he continues this hot run of scoring form into the new year?
Yeah, great ball from Femi. I'm shouting drive, and he's De Bruyne-esque was some of the messages on the side of the pitch from the subs. Good finish, and then, like I say, I felt Benton. That's the quality Benton brings. That little pick me up, back zone, especially on this pitch. Great bit of care, and then Kwesi's aerially very strong. You see that in both boxes. Yeah, it's just a shame we couldn't get a third earlier just to get him off the pitch, but he's in a good vein of form. We need to continue that, or he does. We need to add goals from other areas. Lily obviously scored the goal on Saturday, I think it was. We need to make sure that we're getting more bodies or more personnel getting goals, because we can't just leave it to Kwesi Appiah to keep getting us out of the proverbial. But no, brilliant, great little bit of form in a minute. I'm most pleased, and he'll hate this, that we're keeping clean sheets. That's massive for me, and it's something that I spoke about. I think that's our 11th in 21 games, 22 games, and that's a clean sheet every other game. So they're big for me. I wanted us to weather it a little bit better, but no, fair crack to Kwesi. He's in a great bit of form, and long may that continue.
Cheers, Luke.